Hello and welcome back to Classroom Campus, the podcast that's your trusted companion on the journey from university to high school life. I'm your host Muhammad.
And I'm Karan, your co-host. Today we're going to be diving into another topic into the worlds of professional development. We're going to be exploring another skill can open doors and create opportunities for your career, the art of networking.
But before that, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're tuning in on Spotify, please don't forget to give us that 5-star review. It really helps.
And if there are any background noises or if we're talking a little bit quietly, then sorry about that, as we are in a public library right now because we were in school and we wanted to record after. Usually we end up finding a quieter setting, but today we were unable to do that. But yeah, also, for those of you who don't know, Churchill Meadow Library is so good. You guys need to come here.
For sure. Now let's get started. Networking is more than just exchanging business cards at conferences. It's really about building genuine, meaningful connections with people who can support your professional journey. So, Karan, how does it begin?
Networking begins with a mindset shift. It's not about what you can get from others, but more like what you can offer to them. Authenticity is key, you know? Start by identifying your strengths and what values you can bring to your potential connections. If you'd like to take a moment now, feel free to pause this episode and,
Reflect on how you're doing, you know?
And we also hope that you're also back now.
So, networking isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. It's essential to find the right networking strategy that really suits your personality and goals. Whether you prefer in-person events, like for example how I personally networked at DECA Provincials, where I got to meet with a multitude of like-minded candidates who passed their regionals and then came to provincials to compete. So it was really fun. I got to meet with like-minded peers, and I overall had a really good time. I got to know how other teams function, their clubs, etc.
And I think that I am also looking forward to that, as this is my first year joining grade DECA. I passed the entrance exam, so that's good. And yeah, in terms of the actual event, I think should be a great opportunity for both of us.
Yes.
As I know a lot of people, high school seniors do that, but also ICDC, here me and Mohammed go.
California. All right. Now, another thing that you could personally approach is online platforms. For example, LinkedIn or any other business-centric platform that you can communicate with other professionals or like-minded people.
For sure.
Or maybe even just a combination of both. But there's a networking avenue for everyone. Now, building relationships takes time and effort.
It's not about accumulating a vast number of contacts, but more so nurturing a select few genuine connections. What can this look like? You know, Instagram. You don't need to have that 10K followers.
Yeah.
But sometimes those 200 or 300 people is the best combination.
Yeah.
Same goes for your LinkedIn. Do you really need those 50,000 connections? No, because that seems very unreasonable for an average high school student graduating and moving to some sort of university or college or some sort of post-secondary education institution.
That's so true, Karan. And often in the networking world, quality wins over quantity, you know?
And remember, networking isn't just for job seekers like we also mentioned. It's a lifelong skill that you're going to need at any stage of your career. You could be a recent high school graduate with their diplomas, or you could be a mid-career professional, or even a whole seasoned expert who knows who has done this a lot. But sometimes whatever you're doing, you need to realize some constant factors that are not going to change. And I think that networking is for sure one that can help you grow and evolve.
For sure.
And I think you can agree to that.
Yeah. And networking effectively is key. To network effectively, you need to listen actively, ask questions when needed, and show genuine interest in others' experiences and perspective. And you should always give them an opportunity to speak. You don't want to be that guy who's just talking and who doesn't really care about other people's opinions. It's about building trust and rapport, you know?
Networking can also extend beyond your immediate industry or field. Don't ever be afraid to connect with people from diverse backgrounds and industries. You never know where a valuable connection might lead or might originate from.
It might be a random friend that you had in grade 5.
Or your club supervisor that you were too intimidated to speak to.
I don't know about you, but I'm friends with all of my club supervisors.
That's great. Me too.
Alright, so now lastly, don't underestimate the power of follow-up. After making a connection, for example on LinkedIn, send a thoughtful email or message to express your gratitude and keep the conversation going.
This simple step can turn your casual interaction with them to a long-lasting professional relationship that, trust me, both you and that other side are gonna value a lot.
Now let's wrap up today's episode of Classroom to Campus.
We hope you found these insights on the art of networking really helpful, as, trust me, you're gonna need them at some point of your life.
So if you have any questions or want to share your networking success stories, please don't hesitate to reach out to us on social media.
Remember, networking is an art that can shape your career path and open doors you never thought would be possible. And also,
don't forget to keep those dreams alive.
alright, bye.
Bye.